Hello, it's me again, Don here, and welcome to episode number 2 of Landlocked No More. So in the last episode, I just basically kind of gave you an introduction to myself and the kids, and talked a little bit about our boating history. Today, things get a little funner. I've officially decided that I'm in the market for a boat, so it's time to start really getting serious about searching for the right boat. I have been all over the internet and looking particularly up in the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle area. And so far, I've settled in on 3 boats that we're going to go take a look at. So Rachel and I are going to get in the truck and we're going to drive to Seattle and we're going to look at 3 boats. So basically what we're doing is there's 2 boats in the John Wayne Marina up in Sequim, Washington. One is a 42-foot DeFever. It was built in, I believe, 1979. The second one is a CHB trawler, and that one I don't remember the year. And then just as a comparison, there's one that's a little bit more money down in Tacoma that is a 40-foot Davis trawler. As I understand it, it's also a DeFever design, so apparently that design is ubiquitous across different brands of boats. So anyway, right now, I'll be honest with you, having looked at the pictures and such, the DeFever in Sequim seems to be my first choice. The price is where I kind of want to be. It's in a slip at the marina already, so that makes it a little bit more attractive as well. And just looking at it, it looks like kind of the right size and so forth for what I'm looking to get into. So I'm going to kind of get this camera off me and I'm going to show you a few pictures of the various boats and I'll give you a quick rundown of them, and then Rachel and I are going to jump in the truck and we're going to go north and we're going to go actually climb all over these things and look at them, and then I will come back and let you know what I thought after we get the search done. So here we go. Let's go look at some boats, my favorite thing to do.
Okay, so the DeFever is sitting up there in Sequim, and this is a good view of it from the outside. And then, as you can see, once we get inside of here, this is the main galley. And unfortunately, all of those appliances used to be gas appliances. They're now electric only. So that was one of the things that kind of shot this boat down with me in the long run. And the second one was this point right here where they took the settee out and put this sofa in. So there was basically no galley table. So other than that, I liked the boat, but that was one of the things that turned me off. And then here's the aft cabin. Now this has that exit that you can see to the right of the picture there, going back up to the aft deck. Not sure why you really need that, but it's there. Okay, so I decided to just jump across the CHB because frankly the boat just didn't cut it for me. So here's the 40-foot Davis, and as it turns out, the galley in this one is all original, and you can see I really did like the rounded doors in this thing, and just kind of looked like a real seaman's kind of boat, or I don't know what, but anyway, I really liked the look of it. And you can see down here in the aft cabin, there's not that exit back there, which I couldn't really see the point of that, and so I like this a little bit better. The countertops all throughout were the same material that you can't really see it here, but that I liked that look as well. And again, here's another one of those little round doors. This is into the main head in the aft cabin. But overall, this was a pretty nice little boat. It's got a dinghy, like I said, already on it, and a full cockpit enclosure, so I was impressed. Okay, so again, jumping over the CHB, we are going to fast forward down to Tacoma, where we met the broker that was covering the 40-foot Davis. You gotta watch little Lucky here, his little dog, as we were walking down to the boat. Lucky's little feet fit in the little square holes in the deck, and he didn't really like that part. Rachel made an instant friend in little Lucky there, and he was just a cute little dog. So anyway, this is the 40-foot Davis that we're looking at.
Okay, so there's the search. We walked around all these boats. I didn't show you all the video because we were kind of poking in every little cubby and so forth, but at the end of the day, surprise, surprise, I wound up not really liking the DeFever when I got up there to swim and walked on board it, and I was a little overwhelmed. When I left there, I was kind of feeling like, holy cow, these boats are a project. And then I got down there to Tacoma, and really when I walked on that boat, when I walked into the aft cabin in particular, I honestly can tell you I got a kind of a rush of warm feelings or endorphins or something went through me, and I just thought, this is the boat I want. So we did poke around and look at everything, and I tried to keep a little emotional distance. This is, but this is buying a boat, and part of it's falling in love with the silly things. So that happened to me a little bit, and I got to tell you, the Davis is the boat I want. So I'm going to present an offer on that boat, and I'm going to come in a little bit low. It was a bit over where I wanted to spend budget-wise, which I think boats always are that way. I think my first one was over budget. My second one was over budget, and so I guess it makes sense this one would be as well. But so I'm going to see if there's a little wiggle room with the owners and see if we can get a negotiated deal accepted. And then if we can, then obviously I know that the next step will be we'll have to perform a survey and find a place to put it, because it's at the seller's or the broker's slip down in Tacoma, so it doesn't have a home, where the boat up in Sequim could come with the slip, and check on insurance and all that kind of stuff. So, but first things first, I'm going to put an offer together on that thing and see what happens. So it's getting real. Keep with me through this, and let's go through this process and see what happens. I'll keep you posted as we come along to the next episode, and we'll see what happens, see if we can get this boat bought. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and stick with me through this. We got a long ways to go before we get to the end of this ordeal or this process. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.